Hello, my name is Edison Vicari, and I'm going to be talking about banning and censoring books. Some books throughout history have been banned and censored for many reasons, whether that be for sexual content, foul and offensive language, or supporting unpopular ideas. In fact, 2019 alone saw 377 books challenged or banned. People reading these books often push for them to be banned because they don't want others to be harmed by the content of them. Recently, I read a book called Catch-22, a book that gives readers a first-person, partially satirical perspective on life during World War II. While reading the book, I came across some foul language used by the characters that many have found offensive. The book was actually banned as recently as 2020 by an Alaska school district for these reasons. While the book was eventually reinstated, it brings up a major arguing point. Should certain books be banned? As for Catch-22, I believe that it shouldn't be banned, and I believe this because of the book's historical significance to American history. Not many books provide a first-person perspective on World War II, and while the book was fiction, it was still based off of the author Joseph Heller's experience of the war. While the book does contain some offensive language, censoring the book would prevent people from reading a serious retrospective of World War II. In general, I don't think books should be banned, primarily because of our freedom of speech as Americans. Banning books would be a violation of our First Amendment rights, written by some of our nation's founding fathers, and that is, and I quote, "Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech, or of the press, or the right of people peaceably to assemble, and to petition the government for a redress of grievances." While some of the content in books can be offensive and indecent, taking the book away altogether would violate our right to freedom of speech and not allow us to look at things from a different perspective. Also, as I mentioned before, banning books would take away the ability to look at key retrospectives of history. Therefore, banning books, in my opinion, should not be allowed in our society. Thank you for listening to my argument, and the sources I used were the American Library Association and the United States Constitution.